Okay, so let's talk about the box and whisker plot. This number represents the slowest speed recorded, 0. This represents the fastest speed, 50. This here represents the median. So if that's, keep in mind there were 30 speeds recorded. If that's the median, you're going to have 15 speeds that were recorded in this range from 0 to 30, and 15 speeds that were recorded from 0 to 50. Now the last thing we've got to look at here is 40 and 10. 10 would represent the median of the first half. So there were the same number of speeds recorded from 0 to 10 as there was from 10 to 30. And 40 is the third quartile, and that's the median of the second half. That means there was the same number of speeds recorded from 30 to 40 as there were from 40 to 50. So what a box and whisker plot does is it takes your data and breaks it up into basically four groups, and you have the same number of speeds in each group. So you have about 7.5 here. You got 7.5 here. I'm getting 7.5 by dividing 30 by 4. Okay, you've got 7.5 recorded here and 7.5 recorded here. Now, you could have some of them, since it could be the 10 and the 40, they could be averages. You know, if you find the median and you can get down to two numbers, you add them together and divide by 2. So you basically have 7 or 8 speeds recorded in this range, in this range, in this range, and in this range. So if you had 7 or 8 speeds recorded from 0 to 10, can we just assume the average might be somewhere around 5? Let's just say the average is about 5. We don't know for sure, but let's just say it is. 10 to 30, what do you think the average might be there? Well, let's just say it's 20. And we're estimating. The average here, 30 to 40, that'd be 35. And the average here between 40 and 50, let's just say it's 45. Now keep in mind, all four of these groups have the same number of, what's the word I'm looking for? The same number of values. Okay, you got 7 or 8 values. They all carry the same weight. All right, so let's just say we want to find the average of all of it. Well, you add all those numbers together, you get 25, 35, and 45. If you add those together, you get 105. And then we're going to divide by 4. And we're going to approximately, what is it, divided by 4, about 26. All right, so that would be a good estimate of the mean based on the box and whisker plot. Now, we don't know for sure, but that's what we're going to estimate it as. So let's go down, and we already know the median is 30. So now we can answer the questions below. Is the mean equal to the median? I don't think we can assume that. Is the mean probably less than 30? I think we can assume that because we're assuming it's about 26. And the reason we can is because, look, you get this big section right here that's less than 30. You're going to have some speeds that are closer to 10, and that's what brings down the mean. It's not going to be C. Okay, now the last two questions. If we capture an additional speed of 70 miles an hour, the mean must change. So would that be true? So let's just say all of a sudden we throw in a 70, does the average change? And I would say absolutely it does. And then the last question, if that occurs, must the median change? The median doesn't have to change. All right. Now, if we have 2 speeds that are recorded, 70 miles per hour, then the median would have to change. But by adding just 1, it could change, but doesn't necessarily have to.